fact they went that one step further.
Yeah.
And went...
Okay, so let's talk about Godzilla because we saw that recently.
I can't believe the number of people that don't like it. Oh my god.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great film.
It was good. It wasn't like the most amazing film ever, but it was like still better than a lot of films.
Yeah, I think I liked it in the context of it being a monster film. I thought it was way better than I thought it was going to be because it wasn't just about Godzilla smashing cities.
Yeah.
It was about the characters around that and how Godzilla being in this world affected them.
Yeah.
And that was interesting to me, mainly because other films don't really deal with that sort of issue in... What was I saying?
Other films don't deal with that issue.
Yeah, that are monster films.
They'd just be like...
Not modern films anyway, obviously I haven't really seen lots of like old monster films.
Well, that is not to say the Pacific Rim wasn't good.
I enjoyed that as well.
Because it knew it was being silly and over the top.
Yeah, I think,
And it was purposely doing that, not trying to be serious and doing that.
I think what I'm comparing it to really is like the Transformer films in a way because that's a big sort of crazy, everything blows up, action movie kind of thing. That's the kind of film that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Well, and I said it to you after we saw the film, but like, I like that there's less stuff in there.
Yeah.
Because it does what Only God Forgives does with its fight, where it makes it mean more.
Yeah.
Where it's like, they're fighting, and it's not like they're fighting forever, and there's like, they go into loads of buildings. It's like, one massive building falls on him, and it fucks him up.
It's not like Man of Steel, where there's almost like no consequence for them being punched.
They're not just straight away back to like full either. And like after the fight, he fucking falls asleep or passes out or whatever. You know, he's not just like, oh, the fight's done, bye.
Yeah, so I think that's another thing as well with the film, in that all the monsters, they feel like there's weight behind them. They move quite slowly, but they feel, and they look really big and strong. So, you know, when they hit each other, you know, they fall back slowly, but they fall into a building which then drops. And it's you get a sense of the size and the power behind them, as opposed to, again, like Man of Steel. Oh my god, it's blue!
You got your new car?
Yeah.
So you're driving around now?
No, that was parked up at my house.
It's parked up as your house?
Yeah, I got a new one.
Oh, yes. Silly string. It's got oof on the back.
Is it J or is it you? Oh, no, it's a J.
Oh, it's a J, it's just dirty. Yes! Oh my god.
Like Christmas.
No, we've got to get closer. Like, go as close as you can without crashing. Yeah, it's got like a little cannon on the back. Oh!
Oh, there's a car coming. Alright.
That's all of it.
Good.
He's gonna get back. See that? Oh, no. It's been a good day.
Because what's really happening is that you're hiding something out there.
Okay, so what did you think of the acting then? Let's talk about that.
Acting?
So
Nothing,
firstly,
right.
Bryan Cranston and his wife.
I love Bryan Cranston. Right. His wife didn't really do much.
I can't remember her name, but she's quite well known actress, I think.
Alright, well, she didn't really do much, obviously, because she was basically like, oh, it's Daddy's birthday. Oh!
Yeah.
That was it, you know.
Yeah.
All she had to do was like look through the window, basically, and be like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Life is over.
I like
Bryan Cranston is just good.
He's good in everything that I've seen.
He's a good actor, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a shame that his part in the film is over so early.
Yeah, there wasn't much of it, was there?
But again, like, I don't hold it against the film for that.
Oh no, it worked in the the context of the film, I just like seeing Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
What about?
And obviously, I love his lines like, you know,
Oh yeah.
lying.
You're lying. It wasn't a typhoon.
You're lying. It was not an earthquake. It wasn't a typhoon.
My wife died in there. Stuff like that.
Yeah. What about Aaron Taylor Johnson, Soldier?
It was weird. To begin with, I was like, oh, kick-ass. And then I was like, wait, it's not, is it kick-ass? Because he looks so much older.
He looks bigger as well.
Yeah.
He's like bulked up and.
Yeah. But it's not like, okay, it's not like, you know, There Will Be Blood. It's not that kind of acting where it's like, you're like, fucking hell, that is amazing.
Well, it's never meant to be that. That's the thing. That's why I like this film.
It's just so it's good enough that you're not thinking about it, you're not worried about it, you're not being like, oh, that was a bit weird.
Yeah, it's good because this film is true to its genre, what it's meant to be. It's meant to be like a fun, like monster film.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
it's not like in Amazing Spider-Man 2 when you got Stan Lee suddenly being like, I recognise that guy. Or whatever he did in that film, you're just like,
yeah.
So there wasn't anything like that.
No, again, like, yeah, I felt like all the actors were committed and interested, unlike in certain other films we've seen recently.
Yeah.
So acting was good enough or better, which is nice. I thought the visuals, the CG was very good. At no point was
are you thinking?
At no point was I taken out of the film because of the CG. I never. Oh my god, what is he doing? At no point was I like, oh, that looks terrible. You know, it definitely doesn't look like Godzilla or doesn't look convincing. Like, you know, everything from the monsters to buildings falling, explosions. You know, it all looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's what you were saying before, where it's
a level.
Yeah, CG's got to that level where
you're not thinking about it anymore.
It's so convincing that it's you know, you can still differentiate, obviously, because humanity is just good at that.
Yeah,
but
why not see like, yeah, there wasn't really a giant monster.
Right, yeah, but like it's but it's that thing where it's like almost photorealistic, basically.
Yeah, it's as good as it. Well, it's very good.
Yeah,
to the point where you're not worried. You're not taken out of anything because of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That was fucking good.
It's one of those things as well where with Godzilla, I really enjoyed the whole like campaign, like advertising campaign leading up to it as well. Like, yeah. At no point was I ever annoyed or sort of bothered by the adverts or like the trailers. None of them sort of let on too much. The trailers were very entertaining anyway with what they did show.
You know what? I'm happy that the bit in the trailer when it's all like, and they're doing the Halo jump. I'm glad that wasn't just the trailer, that was in the film. Very glad that was there and it was bigger and it was more and it was creepy and crazy and cool. And I was like, oh, thank God that wasn't just the trailer that was doing that.
Okay, yes. Final score then for Godzilla. Out of 10. How many Manhattans? Out of 10.
I'm gonna go 8. I'd go 8.
I'd go a little bit high. I'd say 8.5, 8.5.
So just a little bit more.
Because, you know, like very, very few films for me get obviously a 10, like perfect kind of score.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. I think I liked it a little bit more, I guess, obviously, because it was balanced. It was perfectly balanced in favour of not too much action, not too much story where they're just talking, because you don't just want that. When the action showed up, it was so good.
One way or the other. Yeah.
And it was just a good arc, you know.
Yeah.
It had a good story behind it. That, you know, this creature isn't just here to like destroy in a roundabout way, saving as well. You know.
Yeah, it it was saving
Yeah.
like the planet, really. if you
Yeah,
think
it
about
was like, it was like a inadvertently saving everyone while also causing huge destruction. The atomic breath is just so good. So I think the atomic breath boosts it up to 8.5.
for you.
Without that, it would have been 8.
The fact they went that one step further.
Yeah.